get aim like Shroud. Aim like Sifu. Like Stream. To get aim like Simple. How to get aim. Aimbot. What?
Okay, welcome everyone. My name is That Sweet. I've been playing FPS games since I was like 3 on console and stuff. I've also been playing CS for many years, and I've been also playing the new game and streaming the new game, Valorant. I've been seeing a lot of new players coming into Valorant and also Counter-Strike, and a lot of mistakes I've seen are coming from their aim. I've seen many people wanting to improve their aim and overall become a better FPS player in general. There are always many videos out there, but coming from a console perspective, I want players to basically understand that mouse and keyboard can be menacing and overall challenging, but it will open up such a wide dynamic of games, showing spreadsheets, showing graphs, daily routines, spending hours and hours just practicing, and then actually going into the game. These are great at a level, but for an average person playing for a couple hours a day, some of these challenges are basically impossible. There are many videos showing people spending at least 30 minutes playing a practice session such as Kovac 2.0. If you don't know what Kovac is, it's a Steam game that involves aim practice scenarios. Many professionals in Counter-Strike, Overwatch, etc. have used the game and has a good rep for just improving your aim. Do you need it? No, not really. There's a lot of these scenarios out there that's not even beneficial. But yes, it will help you with your muscle memory. If you really want to get good and in a certain amount of time, then do that. Take the time. But for the average person, it's not necessary. I've actually tried doing 2 hours of practice a day for 21 days. And honestly, I just got bored of it. Did it help? Absolutely. But it gets very repetitive and boring at times, doing the same thing for 30 minutes, then doing another practice scenario for another 30 minutes. This kind of thought process made my aim worse because it was difficult to concentrate for a full 30 minutes shooting at dots. This is what I do. I practice at least an hour, just an hour every day. No spreadsheets, no charts.
It's no problem.
Just playing games at your sensitivity will make you improve, but the key is consistency. Don't change your sensitivity if you whiff a shot.
He doesn't cover, but a missed shot. Smith. Oh, he's missed two. It's a huge problem in NIP. Is it enough? Because Michael Lindley.
If you just miss by 1 inch, don't change it. Don't change your sensitivity. Get used to your mouse. Get used to how fast you need to move. If you find you work better with the claw grip, stay with the claw grip. If you work better with the palm grip, stay with the palm. The pro players that I have mentioned have impeccable aim and have played for 5 years plus with the same sensitivity. They understand game knowledge as well, and they understand the mechanics. All this takes time. If you want it now, then take the time again. Understand crosshair placement, understand how to hold corners, and practice some more. If you practice for 2 hours and start rushing the enemy and getting frustrated that you keep dying because you aren't holding a sight, or you're going balls to the wall and not giving a fuck.
What? How do I not kill him? I'll be right back.
You aren't going to improve. My mistake, I got frustrated and blamed the sensitivity and kept changing it and changing it. Keep your sensitivity. Learn the mechanics, learn how to read enemies, and use all the knowledge in game to keep your playing skills up to par. This is how I practice for an hour, and these are the challenges I've picked out for myself. Again, this may work for you, and this may not work for you. What you have to do is find out yourself. Since I have Kovac 2.0, I use it for maybe 30 minutes. I go into a scenario, I play that scenario until I get bored, and then I'll go on to the next. And then play that scenario until I get bored. I try to improve my score as always. I focus on how I am holding my mouse, how fast I need to flick. If I start to feel my focus is leaving me, I change the scenario. I started off aiming for 90 to 100% accuracy, and take your time at first. There's no need to rush when you don't need to. If you think you can go faster, then go faster and faster until you get comfortable with everything. Will it help kill? Yes, but it won't help you with your poor positioning. That you will have to learn. I start with Ascended Tracking V3. This helps with tracking a target, transferring your aim to another moving target, and helps keep consistency. Kovac calculates your accuracy, damage, kills, and gives you a score at the end of the round. Rounds usually last 30 seconds. This scenario works best for tracking games such as Overwatch. However, it helps with all games. I play till I feel I am comfortable with my aim at the time. The next scenario I would like to play is 1 wall, 6 targets, small, to help me with flicking, which is the most useful in Counter-Strike and Valorant. You are constantly flicking to small targets and hitting them. Your score is calculated by your precision and time, and how fast you keep flicking to targets, how much are you missing, etc. I play this until I am bored. I then play pressure aiming, 10 targets. This helps with flicking and reaction time. It's again another scenario similar to 6 targets. However, the targets get bigger. I play this until I feel confident, and then I just move on. I then exit out of Kovac and hop into a deathmatch game. Since Valorant doesn't have a deathmatch, I just go into Counter-Strike. DM for maybe 30 minutes. Honestly, it helps so much to play with actual players instead of hitting dots. Yes, Kovac will help you with muscle memory, but it doesn't give you the actual experience on human players. Sometimes when I feel my consistency in the deathmatch is not up to par, I would just hop into an aim_bot on CS. This will just help you with overall aiming and just strafing. It's very similar to Kovac, however, it's just using the game mechanics instead of Kovac's mechanics. Again, I would like to go back when I said earlier, play with consistency, for real. This will help you the most. If you keep changing your sensitivity, you're not going to flick shots at 100% accuracy. Again, in my mistake, I was blaming sensitivity and kept changing it. Don't do this. Learn to adapt to your sensitivity. Play with your sensitivity. And understand and use your muscle memory. But don't run out in mid expecting to get 5 kills just because you played Kovac. Again, this is from my personal experience, and I suggest you try to find your own training methods and ways to evolve in FPS games. Thank you for watching this video. I know this wasn't a whole lot, and it was just me talking. But in order to improve in FPS games, I highly suggest you take the time and practice and practice and practice. Watch streams, your favorite streamer. I stream. If you only have a few hours a day, take the time and just play the game. I read where Scream, the professional Counter-Strike player, played deathmatch for about 4 hours before he hopped into a game. You don't need to do that. Play the game. Have fun. Adapt to your sensitivity again, and don't take it hard on yourself. My name's That Sweet. If you want to join the Big Brain Club, then hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys. Peace.